to take the bus from Tacoma to Spanaway, and it took 2 hours to get there. 2 hours. And if the bus was late getting there, it was really late getting there. And I missed my whole time, and I had to take the bus all the way home again. Oh my freaking goodness. On top of that, because it was hard for me to earn money, like it was hard for me to pay for the fees and stuff, I had to get help from not only Goodwill, but the VR, which is vocational rehabilitation. Out here it's called VR, out here in Indiana. Out in Washington it's called DVR, Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. It's a program that's sort of it's federal funded, but they're their own department. Does that make sense? That makes any sense to you? If not, that's okay. But if you understand it better than me, then you can always talk about it down in the comments. But so at this time I was at the shelter in Tacoma, and I had to go all the way to Spanaway, to the Goodwill in Spanaway. It took 2 hours to get there, and I only worked there for like 4 hours, 5 hours. Like, I didn't work there very long during the day. But I had to get there before opening, because if I didn't get there before opening, I would have like missed like 2 hours of work, and it would have been terrible. There was times where yeah, it was just not good. And there was this one time where I ripped my pants. That's another story for another time. If you guys want to hear that story, I can share that story. But that's a Goodwill story, not a bus riding story. But I had this one bus driver during that time. We would talk, and we would get a bunch of people on the bus. And usually it was the same people all the time. Like, there was this nice lady, this older lady, who had the nicest, like, she was so kind to everybody on the bus. And usually in the morning, there was the same people going on the bus, and we would have conversations, me, the bus driver, and these people. And we never know what we were going to talk about. We just talked, and it was nice. I think the bus driver's name was Kat. Miss Kat was amazing. Well, that's the wrong bus driver. I'm thinking of Miss, I don't remember her name. It started with a G. This bus driver went beyond her job that me and her became friends, okay? This bus driver was amazing. When I moved to the girls' home, she took me to the girls' home because I didn't have anybody else to take me to the girls' home. And we continued chatting for a little bit longer after that, but I lost contact with her. I don't know why we lost contact, but I lost contact with her. She was amazing. She said to me that day when she said, you know, I would come out here anytime you need me to come out here. Don't worry about anything. Like, if I have to come out here from Tacoma again, I will. And I'll make sure that you're safe. And I just want you to know that I care about you. She was so sweet. She's one of my dear friends, and I still miss her. I miss a lot of bus drivers. I miss a lot of people. And like these bus driving stories, like I even have school bus driving stories. Like I said, I'm not a driver, but I rode the buses at school bus too. If you want to hear those stories, let me know. You can leave that in a comment down below or any of my social media. But I won't be able to tell all my stories because this is already a 2-part video, and I don't want to make it 5-6 parts unless you guys want to hear those stories. But it was just so like amazing to have friends like that and make funds for the bus. So there was this bus driver who only did substitution. She was a substitute bus driver. And she would pick up, I think she was morning. Yeah, she did morning and sometimes afternoon. And she usually worked at the office, the main office for the metro system. But that's Kat, by the way. I'm talking about Kat now. Kat, oh my gosh. I had her phone number up until I moved out here, I think. And then I lost it. And Miss Kat, I never got to have that meal with her. We were supposed to meet for breakfast or something, and we never did. So, Kat, if you're watching this, we still need to do that in the future sometime if you want to. If you don't, that's okay, girl. But Miss Cat was so fun to talk to. She was so fun. Like, when she laughed, it was like it light up the whole bus, you know? She was so kind, and I could text her about anything. I trusted this lady, okay? She was so amazing. Like, she was, if I had a bad morning because of fear and because of I didn't know what I was going to do about school, because at that time, I was living in Graham and going to work in Puyallup. So it wasn't too far away. It was like a half an hour away. But I had to take the shuttle and then the bus for that. And I did a lot of walking. And there was days where I just didn't want to move because I also, right after work, I would I would call up my school driver who took me to school and dropped me off and picked me back up. And I had to go to school right after work. Okay? I had to because I wanted my diploma. Seriously, I wanted my diploma so badly. So, like, she was a big motivation to continue going to school and continue working and doing that. And I don't think she realizes it. I don't think she knows this. And now if she's watching this, she probably does now. But she was a huge motivation to continue going to school and continue working on schoolwork. She's like, you need to get that, girl. You need to continue working, and you can't just give up on yourself. It was so amazing. Oh, there's this other bus driver. He was a morning bus driver. He was a normal morning bus driver. And I could talk hours about anime with him and Pokemon. Him and his wife did competitions. They did Pokemon competitions. They won things, okay? They constantly do these Pokemon battles and go to competition for Pokemon battles, okay? So, I never went to see the competitions before. I never been to a Pokemon battle competition before. They've been in you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say words and I can't. But it's just it was fun talking to him about Pokemon and just talking to him in general. There was a couple times where he let me get on the bus and I couldn't pay the fee or whatever because my card was empty and I didn't realize my card was empty. Or it was just I didn't have enough money to pay for it. And he's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. If you need to come on the bus some other time, in the future, you come on the bus. Don't worry about it. I understand your situation. Because I tell everything to everybody. As you guys know, because I'm telling you guys these stories, I tell everything to everybody who's willing to listen. I know I shouldn't, and I need to be more protective about myself, but that's just how I am. It's just who I am, and I can't. It's just how I am and who I am. So, yeah, but I really love these guys. I love bus drivers, and I wanted to make that clear to you that I love the people that do that kind of business, that are bus drivers and do that kind of business. And they're amazing people. They deserve so much more. If you ever go on a public transport vehicle, like a bus or shuttle, or you go on a transport van, okay? Make sure you say thank you to the bus drivers and the transport drivers. No matter who they are. If they're the meanest people in the world, say thank you still. And if it's in the morning time, tell them good morning or good afternoon or good evening, because they deserve as much love as anybody else. They're human beings, and they might have the worst day of their lives, but you can make those days a lot better, okay? Yeah, your day might not be good either, but doesn't mean you have to let other people feel that way, okay? Well, That's the last bit of this video, guys. If you liked it, that's okay. If you guys didn't like it, that's also okay. You don't have to like everything I make. It's not like you don't have to like everything. It's okay. But I still wish you a sparkling, fantastic morning. That your afternoon is even better. And full of yummy, 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 yummy mangoes. Also, that you have a relaxing and calming evening. That you remember to breathe. And just reflect on the day and get excited about tomorrow. That you get some good sleep tonight and wake up rejuvenated and refreshed. Guys, I love you guys so much. Seriously, you don't even know how much I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Sparkle on, sparkles.